Hi, this is Cindy with Quantum Kaleidoscope. Hopefully you're doing well and enjoying, New Year's Eve. I'm doing some of you might be already on New Year's Day or come across this New Year's Day, but for me, this is still New Year's Eve, and decided to do a last message for 2020. Like, what is this kind of takeaway? Like, do we have here? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm feeling this kind of like 11th hour message kind of thing right before New Year's Eve. But you have the Hermit here. So, I mean, if you're seeing this, you might also be kind of feeling kind of solitary, like in hermity, maybe looking within, maybe feeling like doing some tarot. I don't know. And, getting really comfortable at home, it's definitely been a interesting holiday season and, New Year's, but let's look forward to 2021. Okay, so I don't know what messages. Okay, but I have the Hierophant that came out. And the Hangman. Oh my goodness. So, like, okay, we already saw the. What came out before? I don't remember. Okay, but the Hierophant is about, responsibilities. It is about our morals. Like, maybe for a lot of you this year, it's like, you're having a lot of new perspectives about like what is important to you. Like what is, family to you? What is security? What is, what are the values? Like what are the things that, that are no longer true for you that, you've been that has been told from you to you throughout childhood, for example. So the Hangman, okay, this is about, that divine pause. Okay, this year has been a divinely guided pause. Okay, like when you see the Hierophant here too, this is like a spiritual influence. Okay, this pause, this 2020 was needed. Okay, in order to get a new perspective about what is important. Okay, if you think about, okay, there's been a lot of talk, if you haven't heard much about it, there's a lot of talk about entering the Age of Aquarius right now. And, that is about uprooting our values, uprooting, like the standard and true, the you want to say, think of dogmas and like the, the Hierophant is like an essence of control as well, like in terms of our institutions. Okay, if you think about things that have been happening towards the end of, okay, this is not just the end of a year, this is the end of a decade as well. Okay, and if you start taking into account, okay, what has been happening, or the fact that we are entering the Age of Aquarius, okay, where we are going to be valuing more about the mind, okay, our thoughts, okay, not necessarily the tried and true, okay. A lot of those tried and true systems have let us down. Our institutions have let us down, okay? There is, systemic barriers, okay? There's racism, okay? There's ageism, okay? There's sexism, So this is a year, okay, of preparation, okay, to what is to come, okay? It's about having a new perspective, okay? So we know what we leave behind in 2020 and what we start this new decade off with. What do you want to start this new decade off with? I don't know why I picked it up here, okay? But we have the Two of Swords. So there might be some decisions here, okay? It's not easy to move forward. It's not easy to challenge the status quo. It's not easy to go against tradition, okay? Let's just think about this New Year's Eve. How many of you are at your home? Okay, having a new perspective, okay, being responsible, being with your loved ones or whatever the case is, okay, but being responsible in the sense of, okay, I shouldn't be outside right now, okay, depending on especially which areas you are in, okay. So this is like a forced pause. And then now I just want to say with New Year's, right, people are there are people that are struggling enough with just not being able to go out for New Year's Eve, for example, let alone the larger structures that we are going to find ourselves having to adjust within, 2021. So 2020 was, and still is, for the next hour and a half, and then like that preparation, okay? It's like, we're gonna have to fight the good fight, okay? We needed this pause so that we can have the energy, so that we know what we're fighting for. What are you fighting for? What other kind of messages do we have for anyone who is drawn to see this? Happy New Year's. Four of Swords. Okay, so we are moving from a 4-year, okay? 2020 breaks down to a 4, so that is about our stability, okay? That is about our structures, okay? That is moving it, now we're moving into a 5-year, okay? Like where we, see the changes, okay? After this time of reflection, after this time of healing, okay? After, like, Seven of Wands. So what is worth fighting for? What is worth standing your ground on? Okay, no matter what other people are saying, no matter what the institutions are telling you, okay, what is it that you are fighting for? Okay, 2021 is a year of change. Okay, we are never going back to the way it used to be, ever, ever, ever. And then even then, like, I was thinking yesterday, went to the restaurant and like, or just got takeout, and with all this COVID stuff, right? Like my mom who has a cane, like, it's being forced to walk extra distances and stuff like that in order for, like, again, in our small town, like, it's a big building, with nobody in it, so there's again about like this, competing interests where it's like, now we are justified to discriminate now in the face of COVID. I'm not saying we're justified to discriminate, but my point is there's a lot of like, oh, well, COVID, who cares about homelessness? Who cares about this? Who cares about, people sitting down in transit or whatever the case? COVID. So once you start seeing the injustices going one way, you're going to see the other way, and then the fight is going to continue, But again, that's how change has happened. This is going to be a year of change. We're starting a brand new decade. What can people get excited for 2021? Like, why am I doing this message right now? Okay, so the Hermit. So this came out before. So that was the one I forgot. Okay, so we have crazy spiritual cards. Okay, we got the Hangman, we got the Hierophant, and we got the Hermit twice. Okay, the Hermit has the light. Okay, I am talking to some people, okay, who are gonna be needed in 2021. Okay, if things have been feeling a little like bored or whatever the case is, okay, it's not gonna be boring in 2021. We need you, okay? If this has been a year of where it seems like nothing has been happening or whatever, you have been growing, you have been, reflecting, okay? You have been really being guided, okay? And we are gonna need your light, okay, in 2021, okay? So, I mean, whatever you are still needing to drop, okay? Just drop that card. Whatever you need to do to drop, to really say goodbye to 2020 for good, do it, okay? Leave that baggage in 2020, okay? Because this was meant for your healing, okay? This was meant for your growth, okay? This was meant so that you could have a completely new perspective, after being forced to hang around a little bit, okay? And you're gonna come out swinging in 2021, okay? So, to get excited about, okay, so you have the Nine of Wands too, okay? So, it is going to be a tough year, okay? You know, but I mean, I think it's going to be passionate. It's going to be exciting, okay? You're going to have that fight with you, and okay, and it's just like that one. Whatever you're doing right now, there's just this one more push to kind of let things go once and for all. What kind of guidance can we give those who don't want guidance to watch? Four of Wands. So, Four of Wands. Okay, so that is success. That is taking a break, you know, like maybe you've been pushing yourself way too hard, you know, and like maybe not allowing yourself to see the light or allowing yourself to see how far you have come. Okay, it's now time for a bit of celebration. Okay, and we have, you know, the Angel de la Nuit here. Okay, and she like saying, okay, this is the extra card in this deck. Okay, and she's saying that your darkest days are behind you. Okay, there is a new day dawning. Okay, it's not gonna be as hard as it's been. Okay, you needed this. Okay, so that you can have strength for what is to come. Okay, but it's not gonna be the same type of battles. Okay, you have transformed. I just kind of picked it up. Okay, there's the Death card here. Okay, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is, you know, for some of you, many of you have, you know, gone out independently. Okay, we got the Hermit, we got the, you know, the Nine of Pentacles. Like you've been getting your money, your business, like all together, and you're feeling fucking fine. You're looking fine, you know. And there's just been like it's almost like a, hey world, come and fucking see me, okay? Because I got my wand of passion and I'm gonna fight for what I know is right, okay? I have assessed, you know, I've had a new perspective, okay, you know, of my values, of what is important to me, okay? You know, and it's, when I look back to 2019, it's not the same as it was, okay? Like, or it is now, okay? And now I'm ready to show the world my real self. Does this sound like you? So get ready, okay? Four of Pentacles, okay? So we have Four of Wands, Four of Swords, okay? And now Four of Pentacles. Okay, Four of Pentacles is about holding back. Again, you know, this is a year about stability. You know, you've been trying to ground yourself probably, kind of thing. You know, maybe you've not taken some chances, you know, but maybe if you had, maybe like it feels like it may have crumbled maybe, okay? But I think you are getting new perspectives, okay? And it might just be about that one last, you know, reason about like why this all happened, okay? But 4, okay? This is definitely divinely guided, okay? You are being called, you know, for this transformation, to get out of the state of confusion, okay? This state of conflict after this Tower moment. Oh my God, and it just keeps going. Okay, and I don't know where Queen of Swords came, but she is somewhere here behind Four of Pentacles, I guess. I don't know. But you know what is just, you know what is right, okay? You know what this was all about, what this year was about, the importance of it, and how much you are needed, you know, really to create a just world. Anyways, so that's your 11th hour message. New Year's Eve 2020. Woo! Hopefully it was helpful, and thank you so much for watching. Kick ass 2021. Bye.